Hey guys, here ozonvtxreviews.com. You're watching our video unboxing of the jWIN JX MP3 This is an MP3 encoder slash player. And a rhetorical question for you guys. Do you guys still remember the days where MP3 players or dedicated MP3 players were a big deal? Well, those were almost 10 years ago, back in 2003, when this device was first launched and actually retailed at a price of $80. In today's standards, it's quite expensive, considering most smartphones and tablets merges features like an MP3 player within them, to the extent that dedicated MP3 players are becoming a more and more extinct breed. Taking a look at the functionality of this particular device, as an encoder, it could take audio sources from different content, such as your voice. There's a dedicated video voice out port on this device, also from your CD player, from your stereo boombox, and from your stereo system, and record sound directly that way without having to plug into your computer. But of course, it could also take MP3 files from your computer. So this host of different sources that you could use this device with made it a more versatile device at the time by jWIN. Other features include a built-in speaker, a monochrome display, and at the time, a super slim 9.5mm portfolio, which in today's standards, some super smartphones are the same slimness, which is quite ridiculous, and the footprint is about the same as an iPod Touch, but of course this device doesn't have a touchscreen, no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi, just some basic functionality on here that promises a really good audio experience. There's also an AM and FM radio, which looks like, we'll have to see if that's true or not, and some images on here for you how to take sound from various sources, not just your computer, which is pretty convenient and pretty interesting. We haven't seen a lot of encoders, just basically MP3 players recently. There's installation CD, earphones, a battery charger, well, a full AC charger in the box, and then a neck strap as well for you to hang around your neck as a lanyard. Again, this was released in 2003. There's a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which is also pretty big at the time, because most devices at the time used a actual battery that you had to replace, alkaline battery, instead of a rechargeable lithium-ion one. So taking a look at what's actually in the box, let's tear this open. It's interesting, this is actually a fairly new version that we got. I believe it's actually entirely new, it hasn't been used. Let's take a look at what's in here and put the box to the side. It looks like in the back here, we have access to an instruction manual for the encoder slash player. It's a monochrome black and white that teaches you how to use the applications. I'm wondering if the battery will still work after about 10 years in storage, but we'll find out. This is the software for the Mac and PC. And then inside, we have the player itself. Also, we have access to the USB cable that you can see here. It connects into the player. It's a semi-proprietary cable I haven't really seen before to charge and sync. The full AC adapter, which is extremely heavy and huge. Not sure you want to lug this around, but it's actually included, which is kind of nice, via a super proprietary small pen jack for you to charge the device with, which is very inconvenient. But it's there. It's a cost for the company, though. There's also a built-in earphones in the package, modeled by jWIN. 3.5mm, also silver-coated but not gold-plated, fairly standard. You can probably use your own, it's better sounding. There's also, again, the aforementioned video output, or audio output, sorry, for you to connect to your boombox or CD player to listen to music and encode music and save music, and the aforementioned lanyard slash neck strap for you to wear around your neck. And that's essentially all. Taking a closer look at the player itself, we see it's actually pretty good in terms of build quality. It's made entirely out of metal, too. Let's rip off the screen protector. This is a microphone that's built in. You can use an external one as well. This is a speaker. It's not stereo, but it does have a very premium feel in the hand. It's made entirely out of metal in the front and the back, and it's sandwiched between a sheet of plastic. The left-hand side is very clunky and features a lanyard slot, a volume rocker, which is very nice, actually. You have a dedicated volume button on such a basic MP3 player, which is something we really want, instead of having to go through the interface. Anyways, there is a dedicated record AB button, also a hold switch, and the output jack and the charger jack. The top features a lanyard port, like we said. The top features a 3.5mm headphone jack. This is the output for the recording of sound. There's also a USB port for you to connect to your PC. Also a aforementioned microphone. The right-hand side features a record button, actually a menu button, and also a play-pause button that dubs as a jog wheel or a semi-jog wheel. You can see all the controls are located on the back, and it's quite clustered, and it shows everything and all the functionality that's been etched onto the metal itself for easy readability, and hopefully you can master these over time. Of course, it's a very interesting device. I do not believe there's any more power if we try and hold that down. Yes, there's no more power. We're going to have to charge this up and find out more about this device. We're going to post a full retro review of this on our website soon, so keep posted. Thanks for watching this retro unboxing of the jWIN JX MP3 2 MP3 player.